But real. We are so happy to be back one more time. We have conversations about any and all things random with the entree, not a side dish, of mental health advocacy. If you've been watching, you know I like to use my performance, communication, and literary art skills. Excuse me. Um, to bring awareness about mental health and other related topics. This season, we've really been talking about relationships because, as you know or may not know, mental health can affect every aspect of your life. And so we wanted to kind of focus on that. Maybe sometimes, especially with that guy chef over there, bring a lot of laughter. We discuss. He don't look like he's you know, go and laugh, make us laugh. But I'm sure he will because he always makes me laugh for some reason. I don't know what's going
Don't
on with
put too
that.
much pressure on me.
Don't put too much
Yeah,
pressure on you, but
yeah.
it's true. You do make me. You make me laugh. Does he make you laugh, Erica?
Yes,
See,
absolutely.
so it just is what it is, sir. It is what it is. But with that being said, I did say their names, but they can introduce themselves if they would like to.
Ladies first.
Thank you, Chef. I'm
Ooh.
Erica.
I'm Chef.
All right. So y'all they've been really patient with me today. It's been one of those mornings. Um Erica and I both work for systems, school systems, and so we're on break, but mine has not been a break. You know, I told y'all I have been injured on the job, and so physical therapy is work. it's not it's not fun. Let me just say that. But I'm grateful. Prayerfully, I will be better. But I'm not gonna let it stop me from doing what it is I need to do, hopefully even more lives in 2026. I was about to say 25 again because it would have not rhymed,
Please
but
don't take us back.
today is still 2025, y'all. But that's why we're here. This is our special New Year's Eve edition, and I appreciate both of my co-hosts for being on here, even though we have. Well, I don't have anything to. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Y'all have any special relationship plans? It could even be your relationship with Jesus. What you doing tonight, Erica?
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. I will be at church.
Okay.
I think I mentioned before that I work with youth at my church. I'm on youth leadership. And
Mhm.
so I'm supporting what we're doing with youth at church tonight for watch night service. So I'll be there.
Okay. We love it. What about you, Chef? What you doing?
I haven't even made any plans yet, but hopefully I can chase the experience myself.
Okay. Chasing the experience. I
I thought
want
he
an
was going to say chase
experience.
the X. I was
Right. That's what I
like,
thought he was going to say. X or an X? Which one? In before the EX? It
Experience.
is. Okay. Just the experience.
Experience.
All right, I thought I'd ask, just a little bit of
See?
clarification. See, already started laughing. It
Yeah.
already happened. All
See?
right, so
Did my
y'all,
job. Did my
huh?
job. I
you
did
did.
my job for the day.
You got to. You got to. You know what I'm saying? See, not too much pressure. When you make a person laugh, you just make a person laugh. It just is funny because it's funny. Like can't really change that, sir. It is what it
Yeah.
is. So, um, anyway, so y'all know sometimes, well, a lot of times, I was on social media because I have different platforms. Y'all go follow me at one singing lady, the number one. Except for YouTube, it's spelled out ONESINGINGLADY. And so I try to catch other people's videos, and I saw a couple this week that were kind of interesting. And I wanted to just kind of start off talking about it. Um, One of the things you'll notice I don't say a lot of names. So it's not that I'm not giving credit, but when I did, lovely YouTube said that I was saying or doing something. Actually, no, I think that might have been another streaming service. Said that I was saying or doing something. YouTube flags me, y'all, and I'm the artist. When I sing or talk about my own stuff, they still will flag me, be like, "This is copyrighted content." I know it's mine, but still. So I'm careful not to mention like names, but just like topics. And so one person was talking about wisdom, emotional stability, and affirmation, and that's what you should look for in a partner. And I just wanted to know what you all's thoughts were about that.
Well, I had some pretty strong reactions to the videos you sent internally.
Oh,
And the reason I had those strong reactions is, again, I'm on the latter end of this whole relationship thing. And I just, sometimes I go in my head and I'm like, this is stuff I should have known younger. where was all this when I was younger doing this, right? So I love it for this generation, whether it's younger people or people just now for the first time looking to like get married. I love that there's just so much more out there in terms of support, if you will, right? Like just try to really prepare people, get people ready. Now, I did the whole premarital counseling thing with my pastor before we got married. So I'm not saying I didn't have any support. I just think there's more available now, especially with social media. So yeah, I enjoyed hearing what they had to say. And they made sense. Like it makes sense. I don't disagree with it.
So what about you, Chef?
I always ask myself, is this relationship serving the purpose that I'm actually walking in? To me, I, I like the ideas, but I feel like certain situations, you have to break tradition, and let's see, and kind of go on your own path. Like sometimes, what may work for you guys in your household may not work for me in my household.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like everything different, but the basis is there. I agree with it. So yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with some of the facts that he was given.
Okay. And then the other one talked about wealth and
Yeah,
just in
definitely will.
relationships.
Definitely
Um,
will.
and
Can't
then what was the other
can't have
thing?
your credit messed up
Oh
trying to
yeah,
talk
your
to me. I can.
finances,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
can't.
So
I
the
can't do that.
right. It's
Not at
funny
all.
that you bring that up. So I always got stories of some guy that I talked to, and this one guy, he won't really leave me alone. I'm not sure why, but he won't leave me alone. And even if I don't call or whatever, like I don't dislike him. I just don't like him as a mate. But I'm a nice person, so I try not to like just discard people like some people do because I don't like that when it happens to me. I know where you stand, Chef. We talked about that. I get it. You don't have to say. Okay, just just for now.
Okay.
but
All
but
right.
anyway, this guy he just keeps on coming around, whatever. And he was saying something about like he got mad initially because he doesn't have a vehicle, and so me being the
I shouldn't have even made eye contact with you on that one because we
listen,
was in a smooth
I'm
place.
not talking to him like it's not. Listen, you got to hear the whole story. So he doesn't have a vehicle, and so being the nice person that I am, and understanding that life has its ups and downs, I
Mhm.
was like, we could be at a place near a subway station, right? He may actually watch this video, and I've already told him this. Like anything that I share, I've shared with the person, and so I thought that was kind of me, right? to to say that. I remember his response was, "You hard." I was like, that right there is already enough for me not to want to date you seriously, right? But then outside of that, he um he didn't feel like he should pay for the date if um he had to get there on his own. And I was
I was just
like,
about to say he needed his money for Metro. What?
well, so you're saying that I should have picked him up?
No, I'm wondering
Oh,
why y'all are hanging out.
we're not. This was supposed to be the first date. This was some years ago. Right. I'm just using the story. I don't
The
necessarily talk
first
about
and
current.
last.
It would have definitely been. And so I was like, no, I'm
So
not
so
picky. I'm not picky.
so, so
Wait, I gotta finish this, y'all. Wait, that's the beginning. I was giving you backstory. So
oh, okay.
so he was like, we gotta, I said, well, I'm not gonna do that. And I'm not gonna lie, in my younger days, I've been far too kind and I've done that or whatever. At least the dude was like, he had money, he could take us out, he wasn't tripping about paying for the day, all that other stuff, whatever. And he got there on his own. Um, I offered to take him home because we ended up going someplace. Like I was having, it was a good date, and so I was, we went out to another place or whatever. We ended up being in a relationship, but that's a whole nother story. He's actually deceased now. That's the other person. But anyway, this one. So I'm not saying that I've never done that or whatever. But then, like we were talking the other day, and I don't know if he's kidding or not. It doesn't matter to me, because I'm not interested like that. And so he like in a romantic relationship with him, but he was saying something about um not really moving in, but whatever it was, he don't have even enough to pay half my mortgage. Why would I, according to like what this guy said, and I'm not saying it always has to be 50-50. That's not what I'm saying either. I think when you really love somebody and you all are working on something together, whatever it is, Top Chef, then you all come up with your own stipulations within the relationship. I have some male friends who make less than their spouses or their female, counterparts, whatever. And the females are doing whatever they're doing, and the males contribute in some way. And so it was just baffling to me that this almost 50-year-old person was thinking like that. And so I'm just using the story. I'm not with him. It's not like that. I'm just using the story as I agree with these people that it's important. Like, if you don't have anything to bring to the table, what do you think I'm gonna be doing? We get married and I'm gonna still be taking you around everywhere?
What should a man bring to the table in your opinion?
Whatever we
One singing lady.
discuss. Whatever we discuss.
In this situation, since
In
it's
that
been
situation,
years.
he should probably work on having a vehicle, because I am not going to be the one driving us around everywhere. It's not happening. Not at 52. Not at
What
52.
so what if he has a license but you have a car? Wouldn't that be like almost equally yoked?
And no, because I have places to go and I need to be able to get to my destinations. I'm not the one for
So you're not the one to lend out or drop off or none of that. You're
not
not
every day. Not with all
you
I've gone through. Mm-mm.
you can't drop him off or he can't drop you off with one car.
He's definitely not. We not. I was going to talk
Until
about the
until
movie. It's
un-
not going to be no
until
baby boy situation. No,
until he works a way up, until y'all work a way up to get a car.
I've known him for
Oh, you
two
know.
years.
Uh-huh.
I met
Amen.
him 2 years ago,
Hmm.
and in 2 years, it's the same situation.
Let's
So
go back. Let's go back.
clearly, you not trying to
Let's
move.
go back. Let's go back. Let's go
That's
back.
why I hate using my examples, because you
Let's go back.
just
Let's go back. Hello,
okay.
let's go back.
Go
You
back.
know, let's put it in great time. You met this man and known this man for 24 months. Don't
Yeah,
think about
I
it.
met
That's
him
2 years. That's
No,
two
I'm
years,
trying
good
to. No,
sister.
no, that's
Uh,
not what I was saying. I was trying to make sure. Yeah, because I was not 50 at the time.
okay, and let me ask you a question. You said you talked to this guy recently, right?
He calls. I don't call
He
him. He does still
he.
call.
Why you still answering?
Because I'm told you I'm not like. That's why I said don't even say nothing before. That's just not who I am. He's cool. I can tell you this. Even when I was sick, he'll
What the
check
hell
on
is
me. He'll
going
say
on?
whatever. I can be friends with somebody or cool or cordial with somebody and not want to date them.
So why
And
you
so I
giving him? But that's hope. That's called hope.
Who's Hope? You think I'm creating hope for him?
Yeah, you are. You
Even
gonna
though I
eventually
told him directly, I was like, I don't see you in a romantic
persistence
light.
break every. So I don't need to be romantic to get what I want.
Over here, over here
Over
you
there,
do.
over what? You already met me at the subway. You know how I'm coming.
No, I didn't. I didn't meet him at the subway.
that was going to be what happened had y'all gone on that date, right?
But that's how you have questions. I asked questions prior to, and I was
So
like, this
wait,
is
wait, wait, wait,
stipulation.
wait. So hold on. I got to take you to go get something to eat, so you to determine if I'm a good guy for you or not.
No, I already knew, like, conversations. I just was using this one example based on the things I saw on social media.
You're
I'm
not
not.
gonna put my guy in a bad light like that. You're not gonna put him in a bad light. He was.
Now you're a team
Yeah,
him.
I
I'm team
see.
him.
Do you see my face? I'm like, what the? I was
You know
about
what I'm
to turn
saying?
into a different person,
You
Erica.
know,
It was gonna be some stuff
Trevor's
said.
just trying to stir some things
Oh
up.
my
you know what I'm
gosh!
saying?
Every session, you got
You
me
know what I'm
yelling
saying?
up
Like,
in here.
you're not gonna put him in the bad. He might have had an SR-22. You never know his situation.
He's just stirring things up at this
No,
point.
You
I
never
do. I
know.
know this mode of transportation. I won't say what that is, and that's fine. He does what he needs
Everybody
to
need
do
a
for
little bit of
him.
help.
We
Good sister.
do. And I had help. I had help to buy my house. Thank you to my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that.
But I think
Okay, it's another person I can bring up. Another person from the past. I told you I got a whole enough stories that I could start a book number 2, 21 Days number 2. It would have to be another title. However, I was listening to him And I was just like, nothing's changed. Like he's still the same person he was, immature. The things he said, I was like, yeah, I don't even want to be around him.
So
Something should
obviously,
change in you.
so a man needs to have a car to date you. He needs to have.
No, I'm
Well,
not
what the
saying
hell?
that.
No, what's good? You just had a guy try to take you to a subway, and he ain't had a car, and you left him.
First of all, you
Let's
try
go
to take me
back.
to Subway. I said, let's go to dinner in a place that's near, because that would have been his mode of transportation. He wasn't going to be able to walk where we were going. He named the place. And I said, well, you know what? There's a subway station near X, Y, and Z. Would you like to go there instead? I was still going to, because you're right. People are sometimes on the come up. They are trying to do. Everybody doesn't have a vehicle. I was in a relationship with a guy who didn't have a vehicle. So it's not just that. I'm not like that. It's not about having things and not having things. That's
So
not
what
who I
then?
am.
So what
It
didn't
was
he
him.
have to make
It
it
was
to the
his
commitment?
response too. So if you're telling me I got to do X, Y, and Z just so you can get there, you're not even willing on your own to get. But you'll take a Uber to go shopping to go get your designer outfits. You'll do all the stuff that you
Because I
want.
gotta
So
look nice for you, Lisa.
that had nothing to do with me.
I gotta look nice on the date for
Okay,
you.
I'm
So
about to. I don't want to turn into this mean person on YouTube, but you are taking it out of me in 2025. That means never. That means in two
Okay.
weeks you're gonna be great, right? That's what you gonna be nice to
I,
me next time.
I want to advocate for love. That's all.
so I think
Well,
there's a couple
that
things
was not
happening in
love.
the conversation though, right? Like
Uh-huh.
I hear a couple different things happening. The clips that we were talking about, we're talking about like leading up to marriage, right? But in this scenario, this is just dating. This is just dating. Like this is just hanging out, right? And
Well, it
I
wasn't
think
even that, but it might
it
have
was,
been
but it
that.
wasn't leading up to marriage. Like it ain't had nothing to do
No,
with
we were
potential
just
marriage,
meeting.
right?
Yes.
I think that those points, the wealth, the emotional wellness, everything that you mentioned, those are good points when you get to that certain place in dating and hanging out where you're even thinking of what's next. If you're not even thinking of what's next, if you're just kind of hanging out, or you're too nice to say no to someone who's wanting to hang out with you, maybe those things don't matter in the long scheme of it, right?
I
um
can't. I can't do what The Rock does. I gotta lift it up myself.
no, I mean, I'm asking, so
It
you
does
do
matter. That was an initial situation. We didn't even get to the date.
because
I,
of
I
that.
will. Yes, I'm not going out with him like that. Like, and then this is the other thing. One of the things that's really important to me is support, and so, and also just not just saying with your mouth that I'm interested, but actually showing that action, right?
But is that
And
because you're dating to for long term?
for marriage, yeah, I want to get
You're
married.
not just dating.
Just to date. No. And so everybody that I meet, that's a conversation that we have. I'm not saying that first date, you know what I mean? But it just in general, it's like, have you been married? Da, 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 all those questions. And I'm like, I want to be married. That is clear. So, um, somebody said, please. Uh, I'm looking at the messages.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so, because that's what I want, I'm not willing to now. Like I'm being faithful to Lisa and my boundaries that have been
I mean,
set.
as you should.
But I didn't always do that. So,
Sure.
wisdom and a lot of lessons have taught me, to do something different. It's not. I still wish him well. I don't have any ill will towards him, and I'm not talking about people, chef, that don't have vehicles. That's not the whole premise of what I was saying. But on a first date, I feel like at the bare minimum, you should find your way to whatever place you're saying you want to take me out, and not say that I'm being hard because I'm like, I'm not paying for you to get there, nor am I picking you up. Plus, I wasn't going to pick him. He lived on the whole other side of town. I lived 10 minutes away from the restaurant that he suggested. So, no, I'm not going the opposite direction to go get him, to bring him back from 10 minutes away. What effort are you putting in? How are you showing me that you really want to spend time with me? And then when I sang at an event that was closer to him, remember I know that he would Uber to go get clothes and go get food and whatever else, and it was gospel. He didn't want to do that, so that was another sign. So he didn't want to support live where he could have gone and gotten there. He could have even taken the bus. He could have ridden the bike. It wasn't that far from him. He would have been able to get there, but because that's not what he wanted to do. So thank you for showing me where you stand. So I moved on. I moved on. I don't know where he
I mean,
is.
I don't know what these new folks out here doing and on the
Like
dating
it's so
scene,
old.
because it's a part of me that don't even on like the first couple of dates. We're not even talking about half this stuff. You wouldn't even know any of that if I had a car, finance. You wouldn't know any of that because it's just a date. I want to know who you are. What's your characteristics?
So you
What
just
is
show up, like you'll ask what is your well no, I know you probably don't want to put that out there like that. So would you just show up for the date?
what you like? I do all the so if
Like you do all the time.
I yes, I'm gonna show up. To answer your question, yes, I'm gonna
Okay,
show
and
up.
then after it's over, what you had a great time. You don't want to do
What you
something.
mean?
There are sometimes
I'm
part
old
two.
school. I'm old school. So it is my job to try to convince her to let me come in for a nightcap. That's my job. It's my job, Lisa.
I can't. I gotta lift it up
Lisa,
again.
it's my job. That's
Wait,
she
so you
knows
you
that's gonna
picked her
happen.
up? That's what you say? You picked her up first?
Either that or a limo, Lisa. How about that? A
Oh.
limo.
I don't know. I never had that experience.
You know what I mean? A little black car service
See,
or
I think
Uber.
I
Or
don't want
Uber.
nobody that I just met picking me up.
Okay, Uber.
They won't be Ubering to my address because I'm not giving it to them on the first day,
Okay, then you since a
or at
man
least
can't
initiate.
since a man cannot control the narrative,
Uh-huh.
fine.
Okay.
Then you get yourself there.
Yeah, I would. And that's
Okay.
my point to him. He should have got himself there. He suggested the restaurant, but wanted me to come opposite
What?
direction and pick him up. No,
Okay. Well, you didn't pick his loss.
absolutely. And if you ask him that today, he don't want me talking to nobody else, which is
Y'all are in a
hilarious to
relationship,
me.
it sounds like. That sounds like a
In
relationship.
his head,
Hmm. Somebody delusional.
if you know me, I want to talk to whoever I'm talking to daily. If I really care about you like that, and if we're in a relationship, we're speaking every day at some
I want
point.
to be missed. See, that's a problem for me. I want to be missed.
I'm finding. So I was watching another person on there. Does relationship coaching, and he said this. I think I might have said that to you. You said if you don't talk to your person every day, then that's not your person. And I agree with him. Meaning he was just like, if I'm in love with somebody and I care about them, I want to know how their day is. I want to know what they were doing. What was good,
That's
what
not
wasn't good.
that's not the man that most women want though.
Maybe not, but this one does.
That's I mean that's fine. That may work for him, but that's he's not getting he doesn't have access to the women that I have access to because they wouldn't talk to him based on that response. Too
And
much
I think
time?
that that's the our age difference.
Nah, it ain't. From 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy. That ain't no. It's too that's too much time. I'm
Every day, even
serious.
if it's like a
Every
minute.
day,
Yes, for phone, a video, a text, something, some type of communication.
If you're
you don't even like some of your family members every day. Come on.
I love all my family.
if you're
I may
married,
not want
you're
to
going to talk and see
every
each other
day, exactly.
every
I'm not talking to her every day. She'll get a text message at
If
least.
you're
Hey,
You're
how
not
you
talking
married,
to
doing?
your wife.
Some married people got a schedule to see each other. They not.
Who,
It's.
who are these people?
I'm just saying. Every
I
household is
don't
different.
know.
Every household is different.
Every
Oh my
household is
gosh, Chef,
different,
if
but if you
you
live in the same household, I mean, short of having just absolutely different schedules,
in
you're
jobs like
going
that,
to
you're
see
not,
each other every day.
So do let
yes.
me ask you a question. Do men sleep on the couch?
Yes, yes, they do.
That's called the dog house, right?
Not not always. Sometimes
It
it's a choice.
is a choice. So
Sometimes.
in that line of communication, how much talking is going on? Like you gotta sleep on the couch. I'm mad. You're mad. It's not a lot of talking,
I'm
right?
sure y'all talked before. That's how one person ended up on the couch.
Or some people just fall asleep on the couch. I'm not saying they got sent to the
Just
couch.
saying.
Some people,
I'm just saying I want to be missed.
And you don't think that if you
I want to
communicate
be
with your
missed.
person every day,
What are we talking about
how
every
about
day?
this? You don't communicate with your friends, so it's still in line with how you are.
Listen, you know what? You know what? People don't listen to me. I'm tired. I'm exhausted.
So look,
Don't listen to
I had
me.
4 hours of sleep. I went to bed at
So
6:15.
you
That's
know
why I
what?
look like this.
I'm tired, but I'm just saying I would rather be. I prefer to be missed. Miss me. It's
You can
better.
miss a person. That's why you want to talk to them.
I'm in the military. When I fly out for deployment and I come back, then you got time to miss me. You can't talk to me every day.
That
I
sounds
got
like
stuff to
lack of
do.
commitment or fear.
I don't care how you put it. I don't care how you feel about me. My household is different. I don't want to talk every day. I'm
There are
not a phone. You
times,
know what it
Chef, where
is?
you
You know
just
what it
like ruffle my feathers.
you know what it is? I'm not a phone guy. I'm not a phone. Anybody that knows me know I'm not like
but
this
if
So
big
you
you can
phone
just
live
guy.
with
keep.
each other, if you
Yeah.
live with each other, you're not doing the phone thing. You'll miss each other during the day when you where you are doing what you do, work, activities, chefing it, whatever.
Mhm.
She'll be where she is doing what she do. Then y'all come home into the home together, and bam, hey, I
Oh,
missed you.
fairy
Yeah.
tales. Okay.
That's not. That's
Okay.
marriage
That's kind of life.
communication. That's a part of it. And I think
Most
that that's the
how
problem. That now it's a real lack of communication. And people don't even know how to communicate effectively.
you know what? Probably that's the point. That's what it is. That's probably why I'm not a phone person because people do not know how to communicate. But I still feel like, grandma was right. Missing somebody makes your heart grows
Absence make the
Absence
heart
makes
fonder.
grow
the heart
fonder.
grow fonder.
Look
And
at
so,
that.
but it's
Look at
not
the
the time frame. Time frame doesn't. So, like when I was talking, you know me, I've talked to a lot of different. But anyway, so I talked to somebody, and we talked every day, and I loved that. It did allow me to like get to know them, maybe probably faster than I needed to, but get to know them, and a real foundation was formed. Um,
you know what? I apologize. Can I apologize to y'all? Because I'm speaking from a place of being married and I have yet to be married. So I can't speak on me being in the house every day for the next 35 years of my life with this woman. I'm speaking on my own experiences right now. Like every day for me, I be like,
you haven't met the one. You
Right.
really haven't.
And
Because, like Erica said, I'm sorry, just let me just say this one point. When you are, so because I'm dating to married, I'm dating marriage or for marriage, dating with intention. I know that in my household, I don't want to be, I've seen it even when I used to counsel people. I don't, you're married, but you didn't speak about anything. You didn't ask how their day was. You didn't want to know if they were okay. You didn't want to know what they needed that day, if they had it rough. I want to. My thing is whatever I'm saying for me, I want also for the man that I'm dating. So it's reciprocal in that sense. I want to know what's good. What's up. What was
so
going
you
on with them.
looking for you and other people.
Not looking for me. Communication is important. Like I said, I counseled a lot of people. I know a lot of people who are divorced because of lack of communication, because they didn't ask or didn't check in with their spouse. And you're saying you're going to be married to them. And like Erica, to her point, when you're married, an actual, real, traditional marriage, and both of you all are in the house, there's honestly something wrong if you didn't communicate to some level, not surface. We can say hi, how you doing? That's what you saying on the phone. And believe it or not, I am a phone person, but not because I necessarily want to be. My life, my schedule doesn't allow me to see a person I'm dating every single day. Like that's extra stress, honestly, for me. Unless they're coming to me every day, which I think would be unfair. And I try to keep, everything equitable or as much equality as possible. Um, but I do need to at least hear your voice. But I'm also a sapiosexual, so intelligence, you hearing the things that you're talking about, whatever, that is a turn on for me. So me not being able to speak to you, and quality time is my love language. So both of them put together is what
God
leads me
damn.
to
Well,
that. What you
I'm
say?
a, huh?
What you know? What you?
I ain't saying nothing. I'm listening.
Oh, you telling a lie on live, Eric. I'm sorry. What was you gonna say?
No, so I was just gonna say, I mean, we're speaking like romantic relationships here, but let's just talk relationships, period, right?
Uh-huh.
Like women, of course, we communicate way more than men, generally speaking. And I have 7 best friends, 8. I have 8 best friends. Do I talk to all 8 of them every day? Absolutely not. Talk to them every day. But there are times when that chat is real. That chat is going off, the group chat. We're in it all day. We're in it a couple days in a row. And then it's quiet and dry. Someone might put something in the chat and nobody responds, right? Because life be life, and we don't have time like that. Now on the phone, like at least one of them might call me daily to check in,
Mhm.
or every other day to check in, right? And then we get together as often as we can. Let's just say it winds up being twice a month, right? Sometimes it's more frequent, depends on what's happening. Sometimes it's less. So that's a relationship that's, you know, purely friendship love, right? Friendship based. But then you take that relationship, again, we were talking marriage and living in a home with someone. Of course, you're going to see each other every day and you're going to spend time. But to Lisa's point, is it quality time? What kind of time are y'all spending together? What are y'all talking about? And am I, as the wife, just giving the report of, you know, what happened during the day, how the kids are, and what's for dinner? Is that all we're talking about? That's probably not fulfilling either of us, truly and honestly, right? That's very surface. Or are we talking about like what went wrong today, or what went well today, or what is it I want to achieve and do? Like, what kind of conversations are we having? So, in any relationship, communication is key. And it just really depends on the kind of person you are. Chef, you might not want somebody talking to you all day, every day. You might not. But then again,
I've
you might get it and you might just love it.
I've experienced, I've experienced both sides of it. And me, without all that, I'm just saying I would prefer to be missed. That's all I'm saying.
But how do
I've
you know you're
experienced
missed?
I'm an action guy, so when I see her and that feeling she got, she jumping up and down. Like I know what that means. She want to be close. You know what I mean? She want to be close to me. She want to talk to me. She want, you know what I mean? It's like it's important. It's urgent.
But is
You know
that
what I
because
mean?
she hasn't seen you in a long time? Or just because she's just happy to see you? Because I could
Because
see you
because
today,
because when
see you
when
tomorrow, and still be excited.
this the thing. I'm an experience, so she's gonna think about the last time she see me and the time in between, and then now she's remembering when I show up. She like, oh my God, I had so much fun with you last time.
I remember
Wow,
each
you're here.
time that I was with the person that I was with,
Wow,
because, and I can't wait to see them.
wow. What are we doing this time? He's in town. Yes,
See, you
So
talk about long distance
yeah,
relationships.
that's what I'm about to say. So
yes.
you're talking
Friends.
from a space of you're not with this person
Hey,
every
hey,
day.
hey, I gave y'all my truth. Y'all don't want my truth. I said I'm not talking about a marriage. I'm talking about what I've
Right.
experienced.
Right.
I
Right.
So
understand.
But that's where you want to stay, is what I'm hearing. Like you like that, which is cool. I'm not judging it. Don't misunderstand me.
no, 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 no. Sister, I didn't answer your question. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying what I experienced.
So
I'm
long
saying
distance relationships are all you experience? I'm not. I'm just asking.
no,
Okay.
no.
But did you
That's
prefer the long distance ones before?
I hate them.
Erica,
Wow.
are you confused too? Cause
A
I'm
little bit.
confused.
Why do you
No,
hate
no,
long
no, no, no,
distance?
no. You're asking me. You're asking me about long distance or being preferred to being missed. Being missed had nothing to do with being in a long distance relationship. I'm saying I'm not a phone guy. It's no confusion with that. I'm not a phone guy, so I don't like communicating on the phone all the time. But if you in front of me, sitting in front of me, I'm become experienced at this point because all my attention is geared to the person that I'm talking to.
Okay.
But if you thinking I'm gonna talk on the phone every day, I don't have time. So that's what I thought you guys were talking about until I noticed you're saying marry in the household situation.
On the
You get what
phone,
I'm
just
saying?
communicate every day is what I'm
I'm
saying.
not talking on the phone every day.
Would you text every day? Cause
Hey,
your age range.
surface.
Yeah, he don't like too much texting. He said that. He don't like too much.
Or calling. You're right. Like how somebody if I wanted to get to know you, Chef, What I mean,
I
what,
gotta,
gotta
what,
hang out.
I gotta like you. I gotta like you. That's all it is. I gotta
And y'all
like
gotta
you,
hang out.
and you have to be, and you just, you have to be it for me. You got to be funny. I like funny women. I like someone that can make me laugh. I like a woman
Didn't
that
you
can
laugh
make
when Lisa told you she
me
wear kitten heels?
he
laugh.
did.
Laugh. Laugh. I like
Chef,
funny
you
women.
love me. You just don't want to admit it. It's okay. I can put you in the category.
I
Look at me. I'm just kidding with you, man.
I love all Jesus' children.
Okay. You are a mess. You know that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, man, enough of this topic.
Okay.
Y'all, who's next? We got about like
I've
10 minutes.
actually not talked to somebody in a long time, and then when you talk to them, it's like you never even stopped talking to this person.
That's like that with some of my friendships and family
See,
members.
see, so it's an experience that I like. I don't, I just now in the house, maybe in the house, I'm gonna make sure I pick somebody that I ain't like that with. You know what I mean? In the house, we can talk all day.
Okay.
Mm.
I can't wait to see what this. I hope I'm alive to experience it.
When I'm ready, when I'm ready, when I see something that I like, when I'm
But I
ready.
hope I get my food from you first.
Yeah, I agree.
What food?
The food you gonna fix.
Exactly. Don't play with us.
Erica, I don't like how you that little attitude. The food you gonna fix? I don't,
Erica's spicy. That's my
I
girl.
got a I got a little ramen noodle, Oriental pack, the blue pack for you.
That's not what we want. That's not what we talking about. Don't play with me, because I will out you all over this live. Okay. We put in our requests, so respect your elders.
Mhm. That would be us. That would
Yeah,
be
okay.
Oh my gosh, is you just? Oh my gosh,
Yeah, all
you
right.
crack me up. I
us.
Okay.
appreciate you. I do.
You know what? You might need to talk to a shorter guy, Lisa.
We're not gonna talk about that because the other day I was
Most
on
short guys
live.
got their own cars, they got money,
I have talked to shorter guys. I'm
and they got
interested.
money.
I'm interested in a shorter guy now. I just
They're more stable.
we gotta
They
talk
don't have a
about that
lot of
one.
kids because they're not getting picked.
Well, that part
you
doesn't
said
apply, but
you
that's
said
all
they
right.
not getting picked.
They're not
We'll
getting
talk
picked.
about that offline. So next, what y'all got to say? We have maybe 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. They professional on.
A whole bunch of free agents just walking around, passing all the
They
women,
like me
and
because they come to here, and I want you to look at me here.
Mm.
they come to where?
Here.
Oh, chest level. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Well, I mean, affection, right? What's wrong with a little affection?
So I want to be on the dance floor, and we looking at each other's eyes, not me like this.
Well, I mean,
Them
then you
like this.
can't want to date people shorter than you if you want
I
to look
said
like
no.
that.
I really don't. Like I never have liked it for me. I've seen other people, and they're super happy, and
Mhm.
that's great.
I
What?
have an idea. I have an
Yeah.
idea. Our
Uh
last
oh.
couple, I'm gonna say a word, and then we each have to say lower or higher, right? So, for example, we'll start with height. Lisa, do you prefer men taller or shorter?
Taller.
Taller. Chef, do you prefer women to you, taller or shorter?
Doesn't matter.
Preference?
In height, it
Just
doesn't
pick
matter.
one.
I
Even if
had I had 6'1" and I done had 5'5". So
Okay.
5'8". What is 5'8"?
I
Is
mean that's
that
tall
tall
for
for?
a
Yeah.
female,
Okay, well let's say
but
tall
that's
then.
not taller
Tall.
than you though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna go taller. I'm gonna go taller in height.
of course you
Age.
are.
Of
I
course I am,
know,
right?
right? All the
but
short
I've
ones
dated
always get the
I've
tall
dated
men anyway.
but
I
I've
know.
dated men my height, but
What's your height?
5'1" and a
Short.
half.
Oh, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
5'1"
Oh
and a half. Because I mean, if Prince had walked up on me at any point in life, it's already
Prince, I
on.
mean, but that's Prince though. But
my
But
anybody
God.
other
Ain't
than
nothing else
Prince,
but
like him.
but his
yeah,
stature,
like
I'm good with it.
he's a
I'm
one
good with
and
it.
one. He's a one and one.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
one and one.
Age. Chef, you like a woman older or younger?
You giving me some hard questions.
They're not that hard.
It is because I'm gonna say that it just how is she mentally? You know what I mean? Young. Let's say younger. Let's
You
say
like
younger.
younger women? Okay,
Younger.
okay.
Let's say younger.
I tend to like men older than me, but now that I am older, I don't know. I don't know if I could go younger. I don't know. And it depends on what younger look like. I probably couldn't go
Mm.
younger. I probably couldn't go 10 years younger than wherever I am. I don't think I could do that. That might be a little weird. Now this is all hypothetical, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lisa,
You said you
age.
don't know if you could go if you were. I understood what you were saying. So I tend to date older. It was 10 years, but now I would say about eight because I'm 52. So I
Right.
don't know if I want a 62
Right.
year old from my first, like if I was getting married to a 62-year, I don't know. I think that it's still older because there's a lot of really immature younger. Not all are like, this dude on this live with us. Um, Mature for their age.
Okay.
So
I
yeah, I would
like
say older.
I like smarts. So I'm a guy that like a smart, intelligent, like brilliant woman. That's what I like. Can you read a book without stuttering?
What if you have a stuttering problem though?
Then
Like
she's
that?
not for me. I mean, she's not for me. Just like short guy's not for you. I mean, we all got. Don't make me the bad guy. Don't
No,
make
that
me the
is
bad
that
guy
is
here.
fundamentally
I see that.
different.
I see what you just did. You just tried to
No,
make me the bad guy.
no, that
You
is
saw that, Erica. She
Wait,
just tried to make me the
Erica.
bad
No,
guy.
no, you can't even ask her because she has worked with
I just
special
saying,
needs
like, yo, I'm
populations.
just
So
saying, like,
well,
you,
well,
like, it's a
but to
preference.
his point,
that's
to
not a
his
preference
point,
though.
to his
How
point,
you gonna tell me it's not a
to
preference?
If
his
you have a
point,
stuttering problem, that you,
I don't have to talk to you if you have a problem. Like, what
to
are you
his
talking
point,
about?
disabilities aren't for
I'm
everybody.
sorry, YouTube
Some
watchers.
people, some people can't handle mental disabilities. Some
Wait a
people
minute.
can't.
Wait a
It's
minute.
true though.
Time out.
You're
Time out.
right,
Time out.
Erica. You're right.
Some people cannot handle height challenges.
I just know I've done it. It's see, I have dated people shorter. I'm
Listen, I'm
dating
trying to
someone
advocate for
shorter.
you, Chef. I'm saying it's okay. Some people, there are things that some people. We talked about the hair preference. We talked about hair preference, right?
I know.
Some,
There's
some,
definitely guys that didn't want to talk to me because my hair was short. I cut it off. It wasn't always this short.
I just, man, look, I'm blessed. I don't have to, in real life, I don't deal with half the stuff I hear guys deal with, like the fake hair, long hair, makeup, all that. I don't know. They not the women that I meet.
so, what's your preference? Is your preference natural hair or a woman who wears
I,
weaves,
I tend to,
Or
I tend
wigs.
to be more attracted to natural.
locks specifically? You want your woman to have locks, or
Doesn't even matter because I've dated with locks and without locks. Just natural. She doesn't need a whole lot to go outside. She just naturally look good. Just
okay?
and I
Do
can
you,
roll over and be like, oh my God,
and so I hate that because well, for me, like
beautiful.
I do have adult acne. You can probably see, and so, but I don't have to wear. I've gone out without makeup, and then I've gone out with it. I was a speech and drama major. I love makeup. I love being able to make other people up. It's not something I had to do. But so that's preference. So and then even dyeing my hair. Like I like dyeing my hair, not because I have to. I'm not ashamed of gray because I do have some gray hairs, not a lot, but I do have them.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that's
think it's
fine.
if it's preference. But no, when I hear guys say, "Oh, you natural, you don't need all that makeup, da 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 whatever,"
So
yeah,
you're
that's
triggered.
that's
You're
your
triggered.
preference.
You're
Yes,
triggered.
I'll say then
You're
yes,
triggered.
yes. I said
But I
yes.
said,
How many
but
times I
hold on,
gotta say
but
yes?
hold on. I just said I went and talked to a woman that stutters and couldn't read a book, and now you saying that's not preference.
No, I said because stuttering to me, I know. I mean, I've counseled some people who have stuttering issues. Believe it or not, nope, I'm not even gonna tell that story on here. I'll tell y'all offline.
I'm
So
not saying they not great. Hold on, don't, cause look,
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
saying
that
that's
you were.
not
I'm
great.
not judging you, Chef. I'm
I
not
felt
judging
I
you.
felt
He
a
just
little
he just
judgy over
said it
there.
was his preference not
Yeah,
to date.
yeah.
And
You know
I'm
what I'm
just
saying?
saying that
And I'm just saying, I've
there's a lot.
stuttered recently, and I was like, "Ooh,
That's
okay, God,
fine.
I see what you did," because I remember I'll say it. I had a professor. Nope, I won't say it.
Don't do
Please.
Anyway, I'll say it offline to y'all. But and then I've actually counseled some people who did, and because it was more, there were some who actually literally had. They were like, that's what they had. That was a physical thing, and some it was because of anxiousness, and they didn't know how to express themselves. Whenever they would get anxious, they would stutter. So I don't know. I guess I'm sensitive because I've had clients in the
So I'll say
past.
this in our last closing
Wow.
minutes. We just did an exercise
What?
in which we shared preferences, right?
Wow.
Which are cool. Everybody is good to have their own preferences, right? And I think it's good to know yourself enough to know your preferences, but to be open enough to know that life might bring you, chef. Life just
A
might bring
shorter
you
guy.
a,
Mm, mm, mm.
well, that's you, Lisa.
I
Chef,
know. I was
chef, life
admitting.
might bring you a under 5'4" woman who wears kitten heels and maybe start, and you might fall madly in love with her.
Erica, the only time that she will stutter,
Don't say it.
okay.
Yeah. And on that note, y'all, what is your we're gonna have to get off of here. What is your relationship, not resolution, but happy new year relationship uh mantra gonna be? What you want to give to the world?
Mia, Erica.
You
All of
start.
us.
You
Oh,
start.
I don't see how forceful she been. I mean, can we talk about that after the show?
We got another show, remember? Yes, we could do that.
uh, it's time. I think 2026 is time to make relationships look cool again. I think I'm mentally exhausted by all the negativity that's floating around relationships. So I feel like I think it's a great time to make relationships and dating look cool again.
Okay.
So, I hope to see more of that. I'm optimistic about seeing more people dating and having fun and traveling together. Get
Okay.
off your phones. Actually have interpersonal conversations with each other back and forth. You
Presence.
know, I don't know. Teddy Pendergrass said, "Baby, I don't know when the last time I told you this, but oh, you make me so happy." When the last time somebody just said that to you? Not on the phone, not through text message, not on the call, face to face. I don't know when the last time I told you I love you so much. Let's just go out and hang out and be forever young in this moment.
Exactly.
That's it.
I love it. What about you, Erica?
So 2026, I would really just love to see peace in relationships, my relationships, all those surrounding me. I know not everyone's going to be at peace. I know that not every relationship will survive, but I would really just like to see peace in 2026 relationships.
And I would like to see more effective, consistent communication and empathy. So like empathy slash understanding. I think they're all really important, and I think that if I don't believe it's nothing that we can't get through if we're willing to discuss it, to actually talk about it, whatever it is. I don't think enough people do. I think that it's with social media, with texting, emails, all the technology, it's a
Mhm.
lost art. And I think that's unfortunate. You don't have to walk up to a person and say, you know, hi, how are you? And such and such. Get to know you, blah, blah. Everything. Look at Chef's face. I'm trying to be so serious and I can't be serious with him. But we can talk about whatever your thoughts are off air, okay? But everybody that has or is watching later, we want to wish you all a very happy new year, a blessed and prosperous new year. I pray that God covers each and every one of you. Thank you for your support in 2025. 2026 is going to be lit, y'all. About to turn up the fire. And I'm excited. I'm going to be intentional about really spreading love um, in relationships, whether it's familial, significant other, whatever, work relationships. Some of them need some love too. Uh,
Spreading love. I like that.
Spread love. Okay. Yes. But anyway, thank you. Please follow, like, share this video, and we look forward to seeing you in 2026. You all have a good one.